Alright, welcome back to the channel. Today we are at the bougie part of Singapore, one of the richest countries in the world. We have Louis Vuitton here, look at that. We have the Apple store over there and we have the MBS, famous MBS here. We are closing in on the NDP, so there's a lot of things happening out here and there's a lot of rich people out here. So today we'll be guessing the annual income of these people with a series of questions that I'll be asking. The original creator of this idea is Shan Rizwan. You can check him out in the description below. He did this in New York, so I'll be representing Singapore. Let's guess, in this bougie country, what is their annual income? Let's check it out. Are you comfortable with the standard of living that you are currently living in?
I think I'm pretty okay. I think we are used to it, right?
What's the hardest purchase that you've ever made?
Hardest? Yeah. My BTO.
Your BTO?
Yeah. Consider a lot. Repayment plans, all the interest, all this, yeah. Or maybe education fees.
Okay, I see. Where do you study?
Private, so it's quite pricey lah.
What is the most expensive item you own?
Maybe a bag.
How much did it cost? Is it Louis or?
Yeah.
Wait, how are you?
Your bag. Yeah.
Your bag?
Yeah.
Louis?
Balenciaga, Dior, yeah.
Dior. So you got multiple?
Yeah.
Money. He got money. Get it all for him.
What's your preferred mode of transport?
MRT? Bus.
You guys not like Grab kind of people?
No. I try not to.
Why not?
If the MRT can bring me to that place, then yeah, I shouldn't waste that money on Grab, right?
So with the questions I've just asked, right, I'm trying to think, what's your annual income? Wait, are you guys studying or?
No, we're working.
Working full time?
Yeah, full time.
You guys know each other's?
Yeah.
Is it similar?
Yes. Yeah, you guess.
Okay. I'm gonna go with 80k.
Wait, let me calculate.
You're laughing, so it's not.
No, it's not.
Okay, 60k.
I would say quite close. Okay. Yeah.
Quite close. Is it 50 to 60?
Yeah, around there.
40 to 60? Or 50 to 60?
Maybe 45 to 55.
Okay, that's good. 45 to 55 would be correct. 45k per month. Man, they're balling, eh? So are you comfortable with the standard of living you're living in?
Pretty much, yeah.
Are you happy with what you've been getting?
I would say so, yeah.
What's the most hardest purchase that you've ever made?
Oh, hardest purchase. So I haven't really committed into anything yet. I'm planning to go back for a graduate school next year. So that would set me back around 55k a year.
Wow. Studying here in Singapore?
No, abroad.
I see. Where about?
The US.
What's the most expensive thing you've owned?
I don't own a lot of expensive things. Let me think. Maybe a duffel bag that I own is a Louis Vuitton. So
balling. Okay. How much is that? Like
3-4k. Yeah.
What's your preferred mode of transport here?
I usually Gojek.
Okay. So basically you like Gojek. So that's a hint that you kind of spend pretty much a lot for transport.
It's okay.
You got a Louis bag. You're gonna go to school, 55k. Annual. I'm guessing 60k.
60k a year?
Yeah, annual. Yeah.
Much more than that.
Much more. 120?
More.
Oh! I'm just surprised at this point. 100, 150?
More.
God damn. Are you a drug dealer? 180.
Still more.
200.
Slightly more.
220k.
About right, yeah.
What do you do, my man?
I work in tech doing strategy.
220k. That's what per month?
19k per month.
What company is it under?
It's under Gojek, yeah.
So wait, what's your job scope?
I do strategy for the group. So it's on-demand, e-commerce, financial services as well.
What do you study before that to get into
finance? But I wouldn't say that's completely related.
How do you get a job?
I guess it's luck. I started off as investment banker and then I went to tech and then went to Gojek and then like built the career from there.
Complete respect.
Thank you, man.
Maybe one day you can just bring me in. I don't mind making your 30k.
Well, we don't support nepotism.
What in the actual hell? 220k? 20k per month? What have I been doing in my life? God damn, I better quit YouTube.
So poor, bro.
Are you comfortable and happy with the standard of living that you're in?
Seriously depends on what type of limits you set for yourself. If you are still bearable to take hawker food, I think the standard of living is still reasonable, except for the price of the housing estates are a bit too high. If you're telling me that you're looking at 4-5 days high-end restaurants and all these things, I don't think Singaporeans can afford it. If you're telling me like every 4th week, maybe.
Would you consider McDonald's as expensive?
Not really. It's still affordable.
What's the most hardest purchase that you've ever made in your life?
Flats. HDBs, I find it's a bit too expensive. From 90 over 1,000 all the way until now is 160 over 1,000.
And what's the most expensive thing you own?
Watches,
What brand?
Panerai, Rolex.
What's your preferred mode of transport here in Singapore?
Public transport is good, just that the public transport price, they have to adjust a bit.
So from what you're saying, okay, you have a Rolex. Do you mind if you share, if I guess, then you just give me a range?
Okay, no
Okay,
problem.
can. Okay, cool. Annually, I think you earn 120?
Nah, lesser than that.
60?
Still lesser than that.
40 to 50?
Basically, I'm doing freelance, so at the range of 25. Yep.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for your time. That's all I have. I think a lot of people can relate to him. I can relate to him, you know?
How does it feel to be a broken?
Do you live in Singapore?
Yes.
I hear an accent, like where are you from?
China.
Okay.
I've been in Singapore for 8 years.
8 years?
Yeah.
Okay. So you work here?
Yes.
Do you mind if I ask you what's your age?
I'm 32 this year.
Cool. So you work a full-time job?
Yes. Since I graduated.
Okay. You graduated here?
No, I graduated in Hong Kong, but I found my first job in Singapore.
Are you comfortable and happy with the standard of living?
Yeah, so far so good, but I think the living cost is higher now, especially for the rental. I think this year is, compared with last year, I think it's like at least like 10 to 20%. The food is expensive.
Like what kind of food?
I think the restaurant and also some food centers, the food is more expensive.
What's the most hardest purchase that you've ever had to do?
I don't do shopping a lot. Sometimes I do some online shopping, but mostly like grocery. Yeah.
So there's no point where like, oh, you want to get this item, but it's like a bit.
Oh yeah, recently I want to buy some watch, but I think it's a bit of expensive. So I consider maybe I will buy one travel abroad, like in Japan or in Europe.
What watch was that you're trying to buy? What brand?
Rolex.
Okay, that makes sense. What's the most expensive item you own?
My condo. I bought a condo like 2 years ago in Singapore. So I think it's the most expensive property I have.
Do you have a partner?
No, not at the moment.
What's the preferred mode of transport that you prefer?
I take bus to go to work. I like public transport in Singapore. It's quite convenient.
Do you own a car?
No, I don't own a car.
I'm gonna guess by what you've answered. So you're trying to buy a Rolex. That's a bit expensive.
Yeah, I guess so.
And you don't have a partner. That means you're 10 times richer. And you live in a condo. I'm gonna guess. How long have you been working in this job?
8 years.
So you got promotions, you got bonuses. I'm guessing 200k annual.
I would say it's pretty close, yeah.
Pretty close, higher?
Yeah.
120.
20k, yeah.
So that's like 240.
Yeah.
Wow, what do you do?
Finance, I do some futures and options of commodity. It's similar to stocks.
Do you have NFTs?
I don't have.
NFTs are investments, right? So what's the biggest investment you've ever made?
I think real estate, maybe. I buy some stocks, I guess. Tesla, something. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for your time. Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye bye. Hey yo. Hey, thanks for watching, bro. Yeah. Hey, sure. Go ahead. Are you happy with your standard of living?
Yes, I am.
Comfortable?
Yeah, comfortable, yes.
What's the hardest purchase, right, that you've ever had to make?
Maybe gadgets.
Gadgets?
Yeah.
Like what?
Like MacBook or gadgets, laptop, yeah.
What's the expensive item you've owned?
I own a property, but it's in the Philippines, not here.
Okay.
Yeah, here in Singapore, not much.
I see.
It's just more on gadgets. I just buy some gadgets here, yeah.
What was the preferred mode of transport that you usually use in Singapore?
Bus, MRT.
So do you mind if I guess your annual income?
Oh, sure.
I'd say, do you earn 60k?
Wait, let me compute that. Yeah.
Around there?
Around that, yeah.
So 60 to 70 or 50 to 60?
50 to 60.
What do you do? What's your job?
Oh, I'm a sales manager.
You enjoy what you do?
Yeah, of course. Yes.
Thank you so much. That's all I have. Thank you so much for your day. Thank you for your time. Have a nice day. It's Imran. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you got a better understanding of what people are earning here in Singapore. Madness. Might quit YouTube, might go Gojek. You know, if that guy hit me up, do drop a comment of what you think. Alright, that's it guys. Catch you guys in the next video.